Hi, good afternoon. My name is Margaret. I'm a yoga teacher, a Strala guide, and I'm going to show you a 5-minute Strala routine for building strength in the glutes and the legs. Like all Strala sequences, we use our whole self. We don't isolate any body parts, we bring our whole self into it. That being said, this is great for building strength in the glutes. So I'm going to ease on back to the mat. So bring yourself to the back of your mat, find a nice stable base, relax your knees, soften your shoulders and be movable here. Maybe sway a little side to side, make sure you're not holding any tension. And as you breathe in through the nose, float your arms all the way out and up, bring your palms together. And as you exhale, bend the knees and soften and fold all the way up and over your legs. Drop your head and neck. Maybe a little sway from side to side, and with each exhalation, perhaps you can allow your spine to lengthen and decompress. And when you're ready, we're going to walk forward into a downward facing dog. Walking your hands forward, swing a little side to side. Again, get yourself comfortable here. You can bend the knees if you need to. Drop your head and neck, a gentle sway from side to side. Hands aren't set in stone. You can adjust them so that you're stable and comfortable. We're going to sway to the right side. Float your left leg up behind you nice and high. Lift that right foot up. Lift the right heel up and come up onto the ball of your right foot. And on your next exhalation, bend your knees, round your back, and we'll float this left foot forward, bringing it to the inside of your left hand. Adjust your feet so that you're nice and stable. We're going up here. Big inhale rolls you up through the middle high. Easy exhale softens you all the way back down. Fingertips meet the mat. You're going to crawl your hands out in front of you and put that back leg up behind you for a nice soft supported warrior 3. And then from here, bend both knees, round your back and roll up through the centre, bringing this leg up with you for a little squeeze. I'm just going to adjust the camera here so that you can see me a little better. Squeeze this right leg in for a little shin hug. We'll take it all the way back down to your soft warrior 3. Fingertips meet the mat. And then we'll roll up through the centre using your whole self. Little wobbles, okay. Rolling all the way up, squeezing that shin in, staying movable. We'll take it all the way back down. Bend that standing knee, fingertips meet the mat. Lengthen out your legs, and then as you breathe out, rounding your back, bending the knees, using your whole self to come all the way up. Squeeze that shin in for a little hug, and then you're going to cross that leg over for an eagle pose. You can tap the toe down for balance, bring the right arm under, cross at the elbows, cross at the wrist, bring your palms together. If you can wrap your foot behind, go for that. If you're too wobbly, keep the toes down for balance. And then you drop down through the hips and lift up through the fingertips. Drop down through the hips and lift up through the fingertips. As you inhale, we'll unwind, lift everything up nice and high. And we'll take a gentle dive all the way up and over. Fingertips meet the mat. Drop your head and neck and send those right toes up to the sky. So be movable here. It might feel nice to walk your hands just a little ways in front of you and take some gentle handstand rocks. Just rocking the weight forward, lifting that left heel up off the mat. Just getting used to being upside down. Wait for the circulation. When you're ready, bend both knees. Lower that back foot down behind you. We're going up again. Big inhale rolls you all the way up through the middle high. Easy exhale softens you all the way back down. Fingertips meet the mat and we'll ease back to downward facing dog. Check in with your breath. A little sway from side to side, and we'll take that to the other side. Swaying towards your left side, float your right leg up behind you nice and high. Come up a little more if you can, coming up onto the ball of your left foot. As you exhale, soften. Bend the knees round your back and float that right foot forward to the inside of your right hand. Inhale, rolling all the way up, nice stable base. Easy exhale, exhaling through the nose, whisper sound as you ease all the way back down. Fingertips meet the mat. Crawl your hands out in front of you, lift your hips up and take the weight into your front foot. Float that back leg up behind you for a nice soft supported warrior 3. Maybe a little sway from side to side. And then you're going to bend your knees round your back and we're going to roll up through the middle, bringing this left leg up with you for a little squeeze. All the way back down, moving slowly with the breath. Breathing through the nose as you exhale, rounding your back, rolling all the way up. Squeezing the shin in, maybe a little roll through the hips. All the way back down, fingertips meet the mat. Last time, rounding your back, using your whole self. All the way up, well done. Squeezing the shin. We'll cross that leg over now. Tap your toes down as you bend the knees. Bring your left arm under, cross at the wrist, cross at the elbows. If you can wrap that toe behind, go for that. Drop down through the hips and lift up through the fingertips. Drop down through the hips and lift up through the fingertips. And then unwind as you inhale. Lift everything up through the middle high. We'll take that gentle dive all the way up and over. Bend your standing leg. Let your fingertips meet the ground. Drop your head and neck. Send those left toes up to the sky. Walk your hands just a little ways in front. And perhaps it feels nice to just rock the weight into your palms, lifting that right heel up off the mat. Little handstand rocks. Just getting used to being upside down. When you're ready, soften, bend your knees, lower your back foot down behind you. Feet a little bit apart, stable base, we're going up here. Big inhale rolls you up through the middle high. Exhale, all the way back down. Fingertips meet the mat. Plant your palms, step back to your downward facing dog. A little sway from side to side. Walk your hands forward, roll out to a plank pose. Ease your knees down, drop down through the hips, opening your chest. Little sway from side to side. And then we'll take it to your child's pose. Let everything soften here. Breathing easy, staying movable, and when you're ready, just rolling up to sit. There we go.